though I still haven't been able to get through Fellowship of the Ring. So I guess 7-year-old Chloe was a better reader than me right now. I'm Chloe Frizzle, and this is the Booktube Newbie channel. Why did you start this channel? So primary reason, I'm just obsessed with books, and I need to talk about them more. I think lots of people can relate to that. Books are just the best, and I needed some way to express that even better. But for the longest time, I felt like I couldn't make a channel because I didn't have the necessary skills. But then once upon a time, I was watching one of Daniel Green's old videos. Right now, he's like the king of booktube, and deservedly so, because his videos are entertaining and well thought out and awesome. But I was watching one of his videos from many years ago, and it was of much lower quality than his current videos. And I saw that, and it inspired me. It was that moment where I realized that every great wizard in history started out as nothing more than we are now. Newbies. And so I just did it. I started making videos. Every video in the beginning, I finished it and I went, well, that's trash, but I posted it anyway. And then I slowly got better till we are here. What are some fun and unique things that you can bring to BookTube? Well, I love arts and crafts, so I try to incorporate that a lot into my videos. Here is me making the collage that's my new background for this video. Stick around till the end and I'll give you a tour of some of my favorite parts of this baby. And hopefully just my personality and insight into books can contribute, because everyone's opinion is valuable. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I adore getting really thoughtful comments, because then we're starting a dialogue about the book, and honestly, I just want to talk to people about books. So pretty please comment with some of your hot takes for books, because I just want to have some conversations here. Why do you love reading? I mean, do we need a reason? It's just awesome. I'm obsessed with it. I love storytelling, and reading, I think, is one of the best ways to consume that storytelling. What questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I think I would ask for advice on making more bookish friends, because I always need more people to talk to. I would also ask just, what do you wish someone had told you when you were starting out? What are the hardest challenges with starting a booktube channel? Well, for me, it has been trying not to get obsessed with statistics, because I adore math and statistics, and there are so many beautiful statistics that you can find out about your own YouTube channel, but it's not exactly healthy for mental health if I'm obsessed with my statistics, because numbers don't matter. I'm just doing this for fun, right guys? When did you start reading? I've been an avid reader since I started learning to read. I've never had, like, a period in my life when I wasn't obsessed with books. Where do you read? So, favorite place to read? On the Libby app. I will evangelize this to death. If anyone hasn't heard of the Libby app, go look it up. It's a free app that interfaces with your local library, and you can get free books and audiobooks. It's the best. But other than that, I don't have, like, an actual location that I read. I just do it everywhere. What kind of books do you like to read? My very favorite is fantasy, but I'm kind of open to all genres. I realize now that I completely skipped question number 5. What book or series got you into reading? So, I couldn't think of any specific one. I even asked my parents, and they were like, you've always been into reading. There wasn't one book. But I do have a story related to this. When I was about 7 years old, I went to a garage sale with my dad, and already being obsessed with books, I beelined right for the book box. And I found a book that looked super cool. It had an awesome dragon on the cover, and this was The Hobbit. And I brought it to my dad, and I was like, Dad, it's only 25 cents. Can we get it? And he was like, well, yeah, sure, why not? But isn't that book a little advanced for you? And I took this as a challenge. I thought, I am going to read this book. It is not too advanced. I am a superstar. Because I've always just been bursting with self-confidence. So I read The Hobbit. It took me forever, or at least it seemed like forever. It was probably actually like 3 months or something. It was a big departure from the magic treehouse I was otherwise reading, and after that, I had even more confidence in my reading skills, and I could tackle anything. From then on, I just read whatever I wanted to read. Though I still haven't been able to get through Fellowship of the Ring, so I guess 7-year-old Chloe was a better reader than me right now. So, let's take you on a tour of this buddy. This is one of my favorite things on the whole wall, this lovely comic by Sarah Anderson. You are the hero and I am the villain. My only goal in life is to murder you and anyone you love. Could they be in love? Because it's just so accurate to fandom life. Here's a bracket I made to participate in a March Madness activity done over on Literature Science Alliance channel. And here's some art that I did to accompany various videos. This one's particularly fun. It went with my video on objectivity and subjectivity in reviewing, and it really captures an essence of my personality of oftentimes I just go down logic rabbit holes until it stops making sense. So there's my air tally. This train station is a piece of art that means a lot to me. Once upon a time in high school, I was flipping through a book of works by Claude Monet, and I saw this one and I fell in love with it for some reason. And that led me down a path of falling in love with a lot of Monet's works, and I loved the way that he would draw something over and over, just like the practicing and trying to get it right, and something about that really resonated with me. And then I also love this one, which was kind of a prelude to the final painting. Most of the book pages in this collage come from this beat-up copy of The Great Gatsby, which a previous tenant left behind in my apartment, and I didn't feel too bad about ripping some pages out. When I was searching for things to put in this collage, I also found a lot of these old bookmarks that I used to make. I used to read with a blank 3x5 card and slowly fill it up with quotes from the book. So we have some from Animorphs, from Falcon and Finder by Emma Bull, and from The Raven King here by Maggie Stiefvater, which are all books that I have a lot of love for. So over here we have a painting that my older sister made for me, and it's modeled off of my thumbnail for my first video that really took off, which was a review of Battleground by Jim Butcher. We also have my 3 spoiler dials here, which is an idea I had just a few weeks ago, so you'll see that in my videos coming out in the future. Here we have 2 comic strips that really resonate with me because it was both the acceptance and the rejectance of pain. You can say, hey, I'm in a bad mood today, I'm beat up, everything is going awful, but you can also acknowledge that things can get better and you don't have to accept your bad situation. Here we have the text of the poem B by Sarah Kay. Once upon a time, I loved this poem so much that I memorized it and performed it in a school talent show. It is gorgeous and I highly recommend looking it up and watching Sarah Kay perform it. And here we have a drawing which is paying homage, like my wall of weird here, to the meme of the conspiracy theory wall. But my inspiration for this wall more came from the wall of weird from Smallville. And here we have the motto of Miss Frizzle from Magic School Bus: take chances, make mistakes, get messy. Because I need that reminder often, and life is a lot funner when you let yourself do that and you find ways to learn through it. Comment with a television emoji if you made it to the end of the video, and thank you so much for watching. Let me know, have you ever considered making a booktube channel? Do you have any questions about it? I haven't been doing this for very long, but maybe I'll have some answers.